Hello everyone. So this story is going to be a bit different. It's going to be a little bit of ASMR mixed with stereo audio. Basically, I'm going to be messing with your hearing in both ears separately, like this. This should mainly be in your left ear, and this should mainly be in your right, meaning that you'll want earbuds or headphones for this. Finally, it's preferred you find yourself a dark, quiet room which you can lay down in and close your eyes to help set the stage for the full experience. And last but not least, whatever happens once the story starts, don't open your eyes.
Well, alright. It's late and I need to get to sleep. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Okay. Love you too. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Hi. I know you can hear me. Can you see me? I can see you. I've been watching you for a while now. I've been watching people for... I don't remember. I've lost count of the centuries. I've been watching people from the darkness for so long, and not once has someone seen me. Nobody can see me. I wait, and wait, and wait, and nothing ever changes. Much like a wheel left to spin endlessly, and yet is lifted off the ground. It spins, and spins, and spins, and yet will never have traction. I can't even see myself. I tried to use a mirror, but I can't see very well in the dark. It gets lonely sometimes. Imagine existing years and years, but nobody knows you exist. I can't do anything, but I yearn for kinship, like a moth to a flame, flying as close as it can before the flame engulfs it, leaving nothing but pain. I can watch people all day and night, but it doesn't change anything. I know you wanted to see me. Otherwise, you would have closed your door. So many years, shutting your door every night since you were 9. And tonight, you left it open for me. Doors are a barrier against the darkness that pervades our lives, standing like a monolithic guardian statue, protecting what we hold dear. So that's what we do. Shut the barrier so we can feel safe while we rest, knowing that our guardian watches over us. I can't open doors. I can't go to places I'm not allowed in. But you invited me in this time. By leaving the door open, you allowed me to find you, to have this conversation. Tell me, what do I look like? Just open your eyes. Eyes. My eyes. How are they? When your eyes first meet mine, what will they find? Are they thin and alert, like a predatory hunter awaiting its prey, relying on the carelessness of something that doesn't know of the danger that lurks nearby? Are they large and unblinking, like a fish wandering aimlessly until it meets its cruel fate that nature has decided for it? Are they broken and rotted, like that of a malformed creature who has watched the worst of the world unfold? I see Maybe that's why I can't see myself. My eyes are broken, cracked, as if the years I spent trying to understand the world around me have left them in such a sorry state. Even now, I can feel them breaking off and falling to the floor. I reach for the flakes and put them back in an attempt to fix the problem, but it only serves to break them even more. Your eyes are so beautiful, untouched by the chaos that surrounds us. They are left alone to reside in their own peace of tranquility. But even then, one day, they will be tainted, just like everything else. I need to know what my eyes look like. Please, just open your eyes. There's so much I don't know. So much I don't understand. Why was I created? Is it by random circumstances and chance that has left me to reside in this husk? Or is there truly a God that exists and created me as some sort of cruel joke? Why am I here when there's no one else? Why am I the only one? You'll forget me like the rest of them do. Like a dream. I've never dreamt before. I don't know why. I just can't. What's it like to dream? I guess I'll never know. There's something between us. A connection. Something that's happened before, but it's rare. By seeing me, you could understand why I feel this way. I am a figure that belongs in shadow. You are a creature that prefers the light. Opposites attract, as they say. I am always feeling emotions, but I don't know what they are. Anger, sorrow, fear, happiness, excitement. They're all there, all the time. But I don't know which is which. I've been told what these emotions mean. I've been told how they're supposed to feel separately. Like a puzzle, when laid out, is nothing but a jumbled mess of confusion with no understanding. But as it is pieced together, the picture can tell a story for all to see. If only you would choose to see me. Tell me, what do my hands look like? Even if they're right in front of me, I can't see them. Like existing in a dark room devoid of any light. I'm there, but I'll never see what they look like, even if they're right in front of me. Are they sharp and jagged, able to rip and tear at flesh with ease, like claws of a beast best left unknown? Are they smooth and artificial, like that of an oppressive construct made by a mad creator, wanting nothing more than absolute domination over those he deems less than himself? Are they cold and formless, like that of an eldritch abomination mankind was never meant to feel, tightening its grip on your reality as it sees fit, not knowing what it has, but trying not to destroy it? Much like a dog, it doesn't know its own purpose after it has what it wants. Nothing more than a quiet animal, wanting attention, but never being given that which it desires. I see. My hands reach out to be grasped, to feel something other than themselves, and yet nothing ever reaches back, so they wander aimlessly for something to give themselves purpose, probing even the smallest cracks in search of meaning that they'll never find. Maybe one day, they'll find that small hole in the wall and find purchase there. Maybe one day, they'll reach out for something far beyond the unknown and something will reach back. Someday. And what about you? What do you reach for? You have goals, achievements, and aspirations. But for what? Why waste your time crawling towards a feeling of emptiness? Nothing but hollowed expressions once that simple finish line is crossed. I see it constantly in humanity. It's all so tiring, and yet they rarely find fulfillment. Some chase wealth, some chase power, others chase simpler goals, but they all end up the same. 6 feet underground with nobody to tell their story once their family passes. Tell me one last thing. That one piece of the human body so commonly used. Something so strong in expression that it tells its own story. Hands, eyes, they both tell their own story, but not like a mouth can. From the mouth can come tales of great triumph, as well as devastation. Times of peace, as well as times of war. Its words can hold incredible sincerity, or harbor unforgivable hatred. Its words can tell stories of blinding truth, or stories riddled with lies. So tell me, since you refuse to look, what does my mouth look like? Isn't one of a pained expression, like a parent first realizing the loss of a child, or a man that has seen the worst of the world, needing only to carry on as if nothing is wrong for years? Time passes by as it slowly tears him apart, yet nobody will ever know. Is it one of deceitfulness, much like the story filled with riddles? It feigns ignorance at what it experiences. What it says can never be trusted, never be understood, never be taken with anything more than a grain of salt. It would mean that everything that we've talked about tonight would be purely based on false truths. Everything I've said tonight would be nothing more than a lie for a simple conversation. Or is it a mouth of hunger? A desire to find out what I am? A desire to find out what I'm here for? After all these years, I don't think I'll ever know. And yet, I still search endlessly for an answer I'll never get. But it would make sense, right? My eyes, so broken and rotted from time, yet lost in what they search for. My hands, always trying to find something which may or may not be there. Why wouldn't my mouth and expression follow? Expression. So many different expressions. And yet I don't have any way to see mine. Sometimes I wonder if when somebody finally sees me, if what they'll see is what I think they will. It's hard to tell when you don't see yourself. You could change that. All it would take is for you to open your eyes. I see. I guess it's fair. You've helped me try to see myself. I should have no right to ask you another thing. But please, open your eyes. There's only one way to be sure that everything that we've talked about is true. All you need to do is open your eyes. I know you can hear me. I can hear your thoughts. I can hear farther than most could dream of. I know you've been feigning sleep. Or maybe you haven't. Maybe this whole time, I've tricked myself into having a conversation with myself. In your thoughts, my eyes, my hands, my mouth, my expression, they're not mine. Maybe they're yours. There's only one way to know. Open your eyes. Fine then. If you won't open your eyes, I will.